Welcome to Empires of the Undergrowth.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. As you can see, we've moved to the new formicarium and we've been developing ourselves a little bit. I've had some issues with recording and it's all my own fault. As far as that goes, I got nothing to say. What I did was I went through and I did New Home twice. We've got all the achievements for New Home now completed. I will go ahead and do them over again because I seem to have messed up. But what we did was we did hard, and I'm only gonna do it once. But we did it. Well, actually, I could just tell you what I did. Unless you you guys tell me. Do you want to see me do it over again on the two challenges or no? What we did was we got where is it? Speedy setup, completing the game in less than 17 minutes, and the other one is winning after 50 mole crickets have attacked on insane difficulty with the challenge activated. We did both of those. That's about all I got. Next, I can go through and do all the achievements for subjugation if you guys want. Otherwise, crickets, okay. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to continue on. Vanilla is a kind of a rough one. I will start a new colony to do vanilla for you, since obviously we can't do that at this point. So, then I'll show you that one later. So those are all the achievements we have left. But for now, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at doing the new levels. Harvest and Frontline. I do like these levels personally. I think they're kind of epic. I'm going to go ahead and do Harvest on hard and with stun. So, yep.
Conference on the coronavirus crisis.
Infections top 15,000. More than 200 deaths.
Must stay home.
This young queen has successfully raised her first daughters beneath the leaf litter of the rainforest floor. The nutritious fungus she fed them as larvae is now dwindling. If they don't find food quickly, they will all starve. The juicy grubs nearby are a staple meal for many underground opportunists, but for now at least, they will go ignored. This budding Atacephalotis leaf-cutter colony has only one viable source of food, and it must be collected above ground.
Alrighty, so the leaf cutters. It's your first level seeing them.
The party of minor workers could lead any number of deadly jungle creatures back to their undefended queen. They will need time and luck on their side. The workers have located a patch of young seedlings, just what they were looking for. The leaves are soft enough to be sliced up with ease and carried back to the nest.
Okay, so leaf cutters, they have leaf storage units, which is their food storage. They have garbage disposal because they take the leaves and
harvested leaf chunks are not eaten directly. Instead, they are used by the very smallest minim workers to cultivate a nutritious fungus.
So, you get these little minim workers that basically make fungus, which is basically mold or mushrooms or whatever you want to call it, and they make food out of it, but it also can generate toxical waste, which you want to then take over to your garbage. So it basically takes time for the leaves to get generated, and you need to make sure you have enough garbage and enough workers.
The activities outside the nest have not gone unnoticed. They are being watched.
Okay, so this is the first time you meet jumping spiders, and there's also praying mantis and a bunch of other things. So nest group gets to go back to the nest now. Yeah, that's a lot of fungus space, so we need to build some more garbage chutes as well. Alright. These do not have ranged ants, so we don't have the advantage of getting, what do you call it? Ranged stuff. Oh great, we got jumped by the spider.
Spider, Takehitsu Purpureus, has subdued one of the workers. This expert solo hunter combines extreme agility with incredible forward vision, allowing it to pounce on unsuspecting prey with pinpoint accuracy. These rove beetle larvae are distant relatives of the European devil's coach horse. Despite a few million years of separation, they share the same carnivorous appetite, razor-sharp pincers, and most importantly, a fearsome final form.
Alrighty.
The most accessible leaves are located to the north of the nest entrance. However, another atta colony has already laid claim to them. The close proximity of these nests places the two colonies in direct competition with one another. Time will tell which has the potential to grow into a great empire, and which will submit to the unforgiving law of the Undergrowth.
Alright, so in this one we are directly competing with another leaf colony. We have to collect 12,000 units before they do. And it's not as difficult as it sounds, even on insane. I have beaten this level on insane difficulty. So, we will show you how to do that. There are no achievements for this level, though. Something to keep in mind, when you build new ants like this, each little tile that you built, doesn't matter what type of ant it is, also spawns a minim. These are those little dinky ones. The minims help you make fungus and get rid of the waste faster. So the more minims you have, the faster that you generate all that. We need to hurry up here. That'll help a little bit, I think. Goodness, messages, I don't need you, okay?
The ants will fight to the death.
Right, we're almost done with our first worker group finally. In the meantime, they are going faster than us, but they start with better ants than we do, so, you know. It's all good.
The battle has begun.
That's what that little popping is, by the way, is the minimum ant that comes out.
As the sun sets below the horizon, and the thick rainforest canopy shrouds all but the slightest glimmer of moonlight, the predators of the night begin to emerge.
So you get your, basically your daddy longlegs, or huntsman spiders, and a couple other things start coming out.
The ants must fight.
Getting attacked by? Oh, what are those? Alright, first things first, we're going to build one of these. These are much bigger than your, the medias are much bigger than your, workers. They're the basic soldiers, but they're also, in reality, these are your bread and butter of your leafcutter ants. Is you want a lot of these medias because they collect a lot more leaves, like leaf matter, than the smaller ones do. So they start collecting a lot faster. The majors collect the same amount as they do, but their majors are really massive combat ants, and that's about all there is to it. Oh, look, we got our little fight going.
The ants must defend themselves.
Unfortunately, we're gonna lose some workers to this. Because ants that go in there get poisoned and they actually die. But we need to get bigger garbage disposals. We're about 1,000 points behind, and I'll show you how to catch up pretty easily. But first, let's get ourselves a little developed here. The medians do not, the little dinky ants don't die to this, by the way. The minims, that's what they are called, yeah. Alright, that's good. Let's upgrade the food a little bit. Oh, they finished this area. Alright, let's completely clean it out. Alright. Start the next on the other side here in a minute. Our real goal is to get up here and compete over here first, and right here. We want to go up here as well. We're still going a little bit slower than the other colony is, but we're going to be catching up here pretty quickly. Bug there. And what I usually do with the Queen's Chamber, by the way, is I make all these workers, and that's actually the nursery section. And that works for the leafcutter ants. They can't get upgraded, though. So, they don't have the, what do you call it for that? They don't have the space boosting. You got trapjaw ants, too. But as you can see, we are starting to get out more of these medias, and that's what we need. The only problem is you have to keep this. The thing with the leafcutter ants is they're very much so about balance. Medias bring in bigger leaves, yes, but if you don't have enough minims, they can't process the leaves fast enough, and you'll start building up this massive stockpile of leaves that'll just sit there. So you do need to get a lot of workers for these colonies as well. You look at the enemies, they have quite a few media. They have a lot of workers. They're going at 2 directions at once, and they don't seem to have any majors yet, so that's actually a good thing. I'm not going to complain there. They probably do have majors. They just haven't come after us yet. We've actually started gaining on them. We were 1,300 behind. Now we're about 1,000 behind. So we actually are gaining on them quite quickly, and it's working in our advantage. So
Daybreak has arrived, and the creatures of the night scurry back to the dark crevices of the undergrowth. For the ants, however, the objectives of the day remain unchanged. Locate vegetation, defend supply lines, and process leaves. There is no time for rest.
Nice thing is, because we're generating more now and we're getting faster with it, we're going to be getting more media, and we're going to get to the point where we get a lot. What is over here that's red? Oh, it's a spider. Okay. I'm actually going to go up north first, and we're going to hit these areas. This is what I normally do, and this will put us more of in direct conflict and contact with the enemy, but it's necessary. Let's see here. We will be having conflict inside of our colony as well, but it's just part of the process. All right, so there's that one that's ready. Couple more medias.